Good morning, everyone. My name is Sally Campuzano with Signature Realty. I'm on the Amanda United Group, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about inspections. So I'm going to mention 4 particular ones. I'm going to talk about home inspections. I'm going to talk about the oil tank sweep, your well water testing, and your septic inspections. So this is mainly geared towards first-time home buyers who want to become familiar with these. So your home inspection. Your home inspection usually includes your radon test, your mold, and your termite. And that usually takes about 2 to 3 hours, so definitely expect to be there for a little while. For those of you that don't know or are not familiar with radon, it is a naturally occurring gas that you can't smell, taste, or see. So you want to have this inspection just to make sure that there's nothing bad like in the environment, but it's also not very, very serious. It is very uncommon in New Jersey. But if you do find it in your house, it's really not that big of a deal. It's as simple as install a radon mitigation system. And that you can either pay for it yourself or you can negotiate it in your contract and have the seller do it. Your oil tank sweep, this I highly recommend. A lot of people, think, oh, because they had one prior, it's not necessary for me to do it, or because you think there's no signs of an oil tank that you shouldn't have one. I highly recommend it. There have been cases where they say, no, there isn't one, and then it comes up in your report. So this costs you about $200 to $250. It's well worth it. It's better than having to run into one later on and having to remediate it or remove it completely for thousands of dollars. Your septic inspection, this is if it really pertains to you in your particular case. If your house has a septic, you want to definitely have an inspection. You want to make sure that there's nothing serious, that nothing's going to come up down the line. And it's better to do it now than wait and, again, let it happen later and have to spend a lot more money than you had planned. Again, this costs you about $100 to $250. And again, it's just to make sure that everything is functioning properly with your septic. And last but not least, this too, if you are dealing with well water in your home, you want to have a well water testing. And this is just to make sure and to look for any contaminated water. The testing will check for water levels before and during pumping. It would also check for pressure and for water quality. So any odor, any cloudiness in the water, this will all test and make sure that your water is okay to be able to drink. And last but not least, I want to give you guys a couple tips for first-time home buyers during your inspections. Number 1, you want to make sure that you choose an inspector that you trust. So you don't want to just go off the first person that somebody recommends to you. You want to call a few different inspectors and make sure that you feel comfortable with them, or maybe that you know them, or they were recommended by a friend, somebody that you trust, just to make sure that you're getting, the right facts and the right deal. Number 2, show up to inspection. It's as simple as that. You don't want to miss it. You want to be there, present for the inspection, and make sure that you know what's going on. Number 3, you want to ask as many questions as you can. If you're not familiar with something, ask the question. If you need them to repeat something for you or clarify, or make sure you let them know. You want to know exactly what's going on, and you want to know everything that you do in order to have better results. And last but not least, listen to the inspector. They are the professional, you are not. So make sure that you listen to them and you take their advice. It's not always about pulling out every single little thing that you saw in the inspection and try to negotiate that. It's there's 3, 4, or 5 important things that need to be addressed, and that's what you want to address. So the inspectors know of these things, and you want to listen to them and make sure that that you're fighting for the right thing. So that is all for today. These were the 4 inspections I wanted to touch upon. If you guys have any further questions, I would love to answer them. Make sure to comment in my video. And again, follow Keeping Up with Rockaway NJ Real Estate for my Market Monday updates. I'm here every Monday giving you new updates or any information for you guys to know that I think is important. My Facebook page is Sally Campuzano. Make sure you follow it. I post for the most part either daily or weekly, and it's always running. So if you guys want to keep up with what's going on in the market or new listings or anything like that, make sure you follow my page. And again, you can always reach me at my phone number is 201-398-3545 or sallya.realestate@gmail.com. Thanks guys, and hope to see you next week.